it's Kales, and I am here with the College Life book tag. I was tagged by the lovely ladies over at Coffee Chats, Morgan and Sarah, so thank you ladies so much for this tag. I'm very excited to do this. This original tag was created by Only Jesting, and you should go check out both of their channels. I will link them down below. This tag has to do with books and college life, and now I myself have been out of college for over a year now. It's a very disconcerting thought. You don't have to be in college to do the tag, so I'm doing it anyway. The first question is Dorm Room, a book or series that could use a big improvement. Need I say more? The protagonist alone. Come on. And the world building? It's a little sad. I'm trying to get through the Elite, guys. I'm trying so hard, but it's like, I'm working on it. It has so much potential, and I really like the idea. P.S. I just want to see who she picks, which is why I keep reading it. The next question is Roommate, a book or series that you started liking and then ended up getting annoyed with. For me, that's a no-brainer, and it's gotta be the Ruby Red trilogy, because I was sucked in right away with Ruby Red, and then Sapphire Blue I shot through, and then Emerald Green left more to be seen. Sure, I did that rhyme on purpose, if you guessed. It wasn't very good. It was on the spot, but we tried. This book was disappointing, this last one, and the whole series just kind of fell away from there. It was also kind of anticlimactic in my opinion, but the first two were great, and again, it had so much potential to be something more than it actually turned out to be. Question number 3 is 8 a.m. Class, a book or series you wanted to be done with as soon as possible. I'm starting to notice that these questions are a little negative, including Ms. Mayhem. I was not the biggest fan of this one. It was kind of a dull, boring, disappointing continuation to the awesomeness that was Rebel Belle, and I'm really hoping that the third one in this series is a lot better than this one. When I was reading it, I just was like, oh my gosh, be done already, please. Please let this get more exciting, and then just, no, it didn't. Please let the third one be better. The next question is All-Nighter. Which book kept you up all night long? And I will also just want to add, I never had an all-nighter in college. I graduated without having to do that. I don't know how, but it's possible, because I did it. The book, though, that kept me up all night was Red Queen, and while it didn't keep me up all night, I read it in one sitting, so to me that's kind of the equivalent. It was really good. Can't wait for the sequel is coming. I don't know when. Question number 5 is Debt. A book that you really want to get right now but you don't have the money for. Man, do I know this all too well. What I really want to get is the new adult coloring books. There's a ton out there, and I just think that would be really fun and relaxing, and I think that there's a variety of them, and I color anyway. I use the giant, like, Princess Disney, coloring books, and I think the adult ones would be a little bit more fun. Question number 6 is Study Group, a book that you want to buddy read with someone. Honestly, I'm willing to read any book with another person. I love the idea of talking about it with someone, but the one that I really want to is Dangerous Women, because this is an intimidating, honking book. The idea of tackling it all on my own just seems really daunting, and I think if I had a person that would like read the short stories with me, I think this would be a great like book club book, you know, because then you can break it down by short story and it would just be awesome and less intimidating that way. Plus you have someone to talk about all these amazing stories with. Question number 7 is Caffeine, a book that kept you interested and on the edge of your seat. This one, Vanishing Girls, Lauren Oliver. Holy crap, 2 days. I can't even believe I stopped to sleep. Because, oh my gosh, it's so good. So good. Edge of my seat. Great thriller, mystery. I'm not a big thriller person, but yes, please. New Best Friends. A book series new to you, or a book series that you will always love. I have to pick The Shakespeare Stealer by Gary Blackwood. This is a series that I have started and read so many times I can't even count. It rivals Harry Potter on how many times I've read it. Harry Potter will always be the leading frontrunner in that race, but this is a second. It's one of my favorite books. Great middle reader, historical fiction, follows great characters, and I love Shakespeare, and this is a great sort of twist on Shakespearean life and tales, and I really enjoy it. Last last but not least is Homesickness, a book that makes you feel nostalgic. And that for me, other than Harry Potter, I mean, because that's like the first obvious choice, but to not put Harry Potter on a tag, I would have to say Deltora Quest. I don't know if anybody has read this series, but I loved Deltora Quest when I was younger. I read all 7 books. I thought they were fantastic. It was one of those books that got me into reading along with Harry Potter and Chronicles of Narnia, and I just loved it. And the fact that I'm trying to now complete my set makes me so happy to actually own all of them, because I'd love to go back and read them when I just want to have a quick read. So there you have it. This is my college life book tag. What? I'm going to tag some people in the description below because I'd love to see what your answers are to some of these questions. If you have any responses to some of these books that I read, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Until next time, bye! Please don't fall. My computer is being dumb and I don't know what the questions are. I know what my answers are, but I don't know what the questions are, and I need my computer to load. Pretty please.